Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Jamestown, Accra Ghana, by the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, where salt fills the air and history refuses to sleep. This is MASHIE, one of the oldest communities in Accra Ghana. Jamestown kò kí ń ṣe ìrìn àjò lásán, it is a conversation between the past and the present. Long time ago, before forts or before the foreign flags, this land belongs to the Ga people. Nígbà tí ilẹ̀ yìí sì jẹ́ tàwọn ará Ga, oníkálukú ń bára wọn ṣe pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ pẹ̀lú inú kan. Those times, the ocean was not a boundary, it was a companion. Fishing, trading, storytelling, life flowed with ties. Òkun kìí ṣe ọ̀tá, òkun ní ìyè. Then the European came. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa kọ́ àwọn ibi ààbò tí wọ́n máa dé sí. Wọ́n kọ́ James Fort and Usher Fort. Àwọn odi wọ̀nyí kò kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ibi ìbànújẹ́. They were built for trade, for control, for power, but history changed their meaning. Inside these walls, human beings became cargo. Men, women, children, waiting, chained, silent. Àkókò yìí le púpọ̀ nígbà tí àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ta àwọn èèyàn. Because I think there is no dark moment than when humanity forgets itself. But Jamestown became a witness. This is the Jamestown Lighthouse. Àwọn Europeans ni wọ́n kọ́ ní ọdún 1871. Tó bá ti di alẹ́ iná máa tàn ní òkè yẹn. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti di ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì, iná yẹn máa kú. Tó dẹ̀ pé iná yẹn sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ di èní ìbáṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tí iná náà bá tàn, ó máa ń rí gbogbo inú Jamestown àti gbogbo inú òkun àti gbogbo everywhere in Jamestown. Kódà àwọn ibòmíì nínú Accra Ghana, ó máa ń rí gbogbo ẹ̀. Ibi báyìí ó súnmọ́ dungeon, ó súnmọ́ vault house, gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n máa ń tọ́jú àwọn enslaved Africans ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn. Èmi ní mo ní kí n fi lára mi níwájú ẹ̀ díẹ̀ kó tó di pé mo pàdé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Nice One tó máa mú wa dé àwọn ibì kankan nínú MASHIE community.
My name is Nice One.
Okay, my name is Greenfash.
Lovely Greenfash. So where you are is Jamestown. And then in Jamestown, these are historical things we have in the community. We have the lighthouse and the main fishing harbor of Jamestown and James Fort Prison. James Fort Prison formerly used as a slave dungeon. After they stopped slavery, later it became a prison. And the first Prime Minister of Ghana, that's Kwame Nkrumah, he was being jailed over there by the British before he came out to be a Prime Minister. So inside the fort, they have a door of no return, slave marketing place, female prison, and the male prison inside the fort. And then behind the fort was the fishing community. In Jamestown, we like each other. Whether you are from Jamestown or not, you only comes in and sell down your structures, start all over your life over there for free. Then we have the lighthouse, also is a very nice view. You can see the whole area of Jamestown, even Accra. These are the places whenever you arrive, you visit. But the lighthouse is under maintenance, so we can't climb up the lighthouse. Okay. We have a slave tunnel which is existing. Slaves walk underground from the junction straightly to the fort, from the fort to the door of no return. But now, where we are now was Jamestown Community Theatre Center. And then in Jamestown, the main job here is fishing. But we have musicians, footballers, dancers, boxers, we all living together here. So inside this community here, we have two boxing gyms in the center here. So you can see one of the boxing gyms over there, that's House of Pain. No pain, no gain. Let's go for a little bit. And the other one is Will Power Boxing Gym. Go hard or go home. But we are heading towards the dungeon for you to experience how the slaves were suffering. So let's head in towards the slave dungeon. So right, please come with me.
Thank you.
So this was the slave dungeon. We're heading towards the dungeon for you to experience. So my friend, just come with me.
Yes.
So where we are now was the slave dungeon. And you can see inside here is where the slaves were passing through underground to the fort. From here to the fort, it takes the slaves 2.5 hours before getting to the fort. They are in their shackles, so they walk slowly. And then also, whenever you died in this dungeon, we have a place called Vultures Village. The British slave masters will send your flesh over there for the vultures to eat your flesh. But if a white person died, they have their cemetery nearby, which is going to be buried very nicely. And where we are now, we're already sweating. The heat capacity here kills the slaves on the way going. So this place is known as only strongest survive. If you're not a strong person, you died in this dungeon. So from
I'm
here,
sweating already. Please can you help me to hold it so I can feel myself?
Don't go for it. Don't go. Yeah.
I'm sweating already.
Yeah. I will see.
So this is the dungeon, slave dungeon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Inside here is where the slaves were passing through underground to the fort.
Yes. So let's continue with our journey. Èmi lè tí mò ń jáde bọ̀ láti inú Jamestown slave dungeon. This is the Jamestown vault where all the enslaved Africa are kept while waiting for the ship to come. After the slave trade, it was turned to prison. So níbí báyìí ni first minister Ghana Kwame Nkrumah níbẹ̀ ni ó ti ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n tí ó ti jáde kó tó di pé wá jẹ́ first minister Ghana. This prison was existing till 2007. Ní gbogbo 2005, 2006, àwọn prisoners ṣì wà nínú prison yìí tí wọ́n ń serve. This place was the British government court, but after the slave trade, they turned it to palace. So this is the MASHIE Community Palace. Èmi nínú MASHIE Community Palace. Ẹ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Nice One sọ fún wa nípa MASHIE Community Palace.
Yeah. So where we are now was the British Governor's Court. And then formerly, this place was the British Governor's Court, and later it became a palace, which now people are using it as a palace. It's called English Alata Manche Palace, Jamestown, British Accra. The word English sounds English, and the word Alata also refers to the Gans. We the Gans, we migrated from Israel, passing by Sudan, straight to Nigeria. We were settled over there. That's the reason why we have the name Alata over there. So when we are in this palace, we are talking about the symbols. So you can see the hand with the egg also means the king of Jamestown want to tell you everyone in Jamestown on his palm. And also you can see two men on the wall over there. We call it pouring liberation. At first, this is how we pray directly to God. A white person watch all these things and turn it to a Bible, but we still follow our traditional rules here. Also, that is the stool of Jamestown. You take a picture. The stool is inside. This very nice door. The stool is inside over there. Our traditional voodoo gods are in. We sacrifice them with blood, but not woman being blood. Goat, cow, chickens, and those things, and then we give the blood to the stool over there. And then you can see aside of that, there's a stick over there, which is called linguistic. What this stick does in the palace is that whenever you've been sent from this palace to another village, without holding this stick, nobody listens to you. But immediately you hold the stick, they know you are coming to drop a message for the community. So even you won't call them, but they will come by themselves for you to drop your message to them.
So now, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sínú Jamestown Fish Harbour.
And then now we're in the main fishing harbor of Jamestown. And then all these boats, as you can see on top of the ocean, belongs to individuals. Some of the boats will go in the night, come back in the morning from fishing. Others will spend 2 days before coming back from fishing. Others also will spend 1 week on top of the ocean for a fishing. Whenever they are going for a fishing, they have their own food, water, everything with them in the boat. And the main job here is fishing. We have musicians, footballers, dancers, boxers. We're all living together here. You can see a lot of flags on the boat. Yes. The flags are like a symbols. You can decide to put any flag at all you want on your boat to identify the boat. That the place is very busy, but when there's no car, this place is very quiet. Okay. Yeah, even now some of them also were brought in fish. 2026. Oh wow, sorry. See,
Jamestown, where the past still speaks, where the present still flies, where the future is being negotiated. This is Jamestown, not a finished story, but a living one. I am Abiola Greenfast, the Explorer. Please like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see more exploring videos from me. Thank you. So mo ní jẹ́ kí n jẹun kí n tó máa lọ. Ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá yìí èrò pọ̀ ń bẹ àti pé rice àtàwọn nǹkan tó ń dàbí pé mo ti jẹ rí ló wà níbàyí. I just want to taste something. Mo fẹ́ jẹ nǹkan tí mi ò tíì jẹ rí. So mo wá síbí báyìí. Mi ò mọ orúkọ kíní ìbọn mo ṣáà náà sí ń pé àfà. Mo fẹ́ ra èmi gan tí ń jẹ. Ó dàbọ̀ mo lọlé wa. Bye. Thank you for watching more exploring videos loading. Thank you.